Well, February is Heart Health Month, so it's a great time to start learning more ways that we can have some healthy lives ahead of us.
Yeah, have our heart be more healthy. Stanford cardiologist Dr. Susan Farkas is here to talk about how to live a heart-healthy lifestyle and have some advice for recognizing some heart issues. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So where do you want to start? What are some good ways to be more heart healthy as we go about our lives?
Should we start with Christy talking about the shake? I think it's perfect segue for it. You know, those shakes are a lot of calories. And we are trying to teach our children and everybody else now not to drink our calories. You know, each Coke, which has like significant amount of sugar, the shakes, which is a lot of sugar in it, we try to do better than that. You know, if you eat the vegetables, that's the new thing now, more vegetables, more fruits, and try to avoid the shakes and any of these sugary calories. You know, we try to say also that if you cook at home, you don't go to the McDonald's, sorry to say, you do actually better, because what you do, you make your own food. You're less likely to use any processed food. And we go back to the old times when everything is more simple and try to think about it simple, you know, avoiding the sauces and all these other things. Very good to avoid, you know, white bread and try to do multigrain. They just did a recent study which actually showed that doesn't matter that someone eats a low carb or low fat or even counting the calories type of diet. What matters is the quality of the food, what everybody is eating.
I like that suggestion of when you make it at home, you know how much salt you're adding. You know how many, you know, your serving sizes can be at least portioned out too, because all of that's really important when it comes to your heart health.
Right. And we have some little advices, you know, how to avoid like using more butter, using something else, you know, adding applesauce to your cake if you make one, using less sugar in it, or more organic or less processed type of sugar. So these are more important than just watching for a specific food. And it doesn't mean that you cannot have that shake sometimes. You know, you can have it sometimes, but you have to build it in, knowing that I had that now, so I am going to be replacing something else. I'm going to have more fruit and vegetables. Meatless days are okay. And also more and more people going toward vegetarian food, and even the, you know, the new discovery again, the Mediterranean diet, which is great.
You talked about quality of food. How would you define that?
The quality of food is really fruits, vegetables, multigrain, you know, avoiding sugar, avoiding very high fatty things, and mainly watching it, what gets into your mouth, you know, not having the white bread, not having the bacon. If you are having eggs, which are back again, you know, you can have those eggs. You know, obviously egg white's a little bit better, but you can have the eggs, and actually has a lot of quality in it. You can try to avoid a lot of salt, you know, using the DASH type of diet. It's good for your blood pressure. So it gets us to another question, you know, how to live a healthy health, you know, all together. You know, it's not just the food that's important, but little things what we can do for exercise. Like, you know, you can stand. When you are standing, you burn more calories. 57 calories more by standing than by sitting. If you add it up, you can lose significant amount of weight during the 1 year.
I'm going to stand right now. I'm going to stand up during this interview.
Now through April 6th, he's going to be standing every show. Like, okay, let's go.
We'll have more on this after a quick break.